could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, Could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name, I just wanna be famous. But I don't want that cheap fame, no, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. That energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking.
Good morning, YouTube. Here, guys. Go ahead and drop that link just in case
Nas made a good run for it, but I didn't see an entry. I can't find an entry anyway. Maybe on the 30-minute? Nah.
all right. Now, Chief Locke, are you here? Listening? I'm trying to go through all this stuff with this guy at the same time, guys. Okay, Chief Locke. Now, when you look at this, and we talked about this yesterday, right? When we look at this chart, what I said yesterday was I hope we're trading up in this area right here by tomorrow morning. When I wake up, I want to be trading in this range, right? We expect the wick to be put on here, which is on the 30-minute. Either way, doesn't matter, okay? The reason that I want to be trading in this range is because once we break, we have all this to recover. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about clean range. When you said, will that position play that you looked at? Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, there's nothing wrong with the position that you looked at. Again, this is why I'm here teaching you guys every day. Manpour, Rad Rat, and you as well, G-Flock. When you guys start seeing how to make these entries, you could be taking more entries than I do. Okay, I'm not trying to train you to be exactly the same as I am. I'm trying to teach you the principles of how all this works. So was the entry that you took this morning valid? I mean, you didn't take it. The entry you showed me, right? Was it valid? Yes. I mean, that's fine too, but I'm just trying to explain to you, like Manpour, right? We put our lines, okay? And that entry, post that entry. Post that screenshot that you sent me. Post it right here. And I'll yeah, and Manpour can see it. Was it correct? Yes. It wasn't a bad entry. There's nothing wrong with it. Look at that, Manpour. You'll see what I'm talking about. For me though,
Yep.
For me, though, I wouldn't have took it because there wasn't clean traffic. That's it. That doesn't mean that you can't take the trade. That doesn't mean that it won't work out. This is exactly what I'm trying to teach you guys, is just to see how price moves, how the candles build. It doesn't mean you have to take the same exact entries as me. I just want you guys to get a concept of where you should trade and where you shouldn't. I, like Manpour has always told me for years now, like to have the stars and the moon and everything align in order to enter a position, and that is correct. That's not a false statement. I try to. You've never played poker against me. I'm exactly the same. I'm an extremely tight poker player. That's what they call me. You know, tight, because I play very few hands, and a lot of people basically catch on to that. That's why I play more tournaments than I do cash games. Why? I'll tell you right now where my weakness is, and I shouldn't say I'm live on freaking YouTube. Everybody's going to know my weak poker play now. If you play cash with me, yeah. Well, we're on YouTube and Twitch and Kick too. If you play poker with me and you play live poker, you can buy me out of most hands. So therefore, if you're playing poker, how do you beat me? All you do is bet every hand, right? Most generally, I'm going to fold. If I bet back into you or raise you, you better fold, because that means that I've got it. And that's the whole thing. And I trade the market just the same. Should everybody do that? No. No. I'm not asking that everybody does that. I'm not saying that you have to have these things, right? Does that make sense? So once you learn what it is you're looking for, you may find 5-6 opportunities a day to trade, you know, and I may find 5 opportunities a week to trade. Does that mean you're doing anything wrong? Absolutely not. It just means that I like way more criteria, right? I need way more things to line up. That doesn't by any means mean that you're going to have a worse win rate than I do. May not be. You may take 15 trades a day. 15 trades a week. I'm sorry. 5 trades a day, 15 trades a week. I only take 5. Your win rate's exactly the same, but you've been involved in more trades. There's nothing wrong with that. That's great. You see what I'm saying? So don't take it just because I would say that I wouldn't have took the trade, that means that you can't or you shouldn't, because that's not the case at all. This is why I always say I'm trying to give you guys the basics for the most part. You really can trade however, it works for you, the things you see. And that's part of why I always say I want you guys to go on to teaching more people. Why? Because you may see things that actually prosper more than what I've prospered doing the exact same thing, because I'm too critical. I'm too picky. You may see things that are much easier. I'm a tightwad when it comes to most anything. So, I mean, that's just the ABCs of me. Right or wrong, that's how I am. What do you want me to do? So, if you see entries like that that work out and you've got a high win rate just the same and it's more profitable to work out than to not work out, absolutely great. And these are things that can pass on to people that would prefer to trade more. I'm not saying it's wrong at all. So that's what I'm saying. But that left that I just showed you, that's the range I want to trade. You know, and I want that trade so bad that I'm likely to be patient and wait to get that trade. Is that right for everybody? No. Will that trade work out? You know, we're doing what we're supposed to do. It's a win, like I said yesterday. Maybe it doesn't work out, but that's the trade that I'd like to have. As I sit here and I look at everything that I'm looking at today, all I'm thinking about is, man, I want to close above 2057.9. That's what I'm dreaming about right now, and I said it yesterday. I was dreaming about it yesterday. I'm still looking for a close above there. I'm looking for a close above there. Yeah. So that's the trade I'm looking for. That's the perfect trade that I want to work out. Now, are we there? No. I was hoping we'd wake up this morning and our sells below would be where our buys above is right now. And our buys above would be where the weekly open is. That's what I was hoping I'd wake up to this morning. And instead, here we are, stuck in this ugly range instead of making that move up and grabbing support and trading sideways in the range right above us. That's where I want to be at trading. Just saying. Did it work out? No. So I want that stuff so bad that a lot of time I will wait for it. And I'm patient. Not everybody should be or need to be patient like that. There are a lot of differences too. I mean, a lot of times I take trades just to appease the people who are watching, not because under normal pretenses I'd actually take a trade. That's what you don't get either. I feel more forced to take trades because I'm live a lot of times than I would normally take. I have no problem with sitting here for the next 3 or 4 or 5 days waiting for that range to come up. Just saying, it doesn't bother me any. So, do I want to take trades for everybody else? Absolutely. But, you understand what I'm saying? I mean, just being honest with you, I actually trade to, you know, give people trades for people to see what's going on, for people to be happy about showing up all the time. For me, it wouldn't matter to me if I took 2 trades a week. I'll be honest with you, it doesn't make a difference to me. So it's one of those things. It's one of those things. And as you get more into trading these accounts, and now you've got, you know, several accounts that you're running on a copy trader, and you're running minis with several accounts, you're not so pushed to have to take a trade all the time. When you have one account and you're trying to start, you're in a lot different place. And I mean, I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm in a better place than everybody else. I'm just saying, once you get worked up to that area, again, like I say all the time, it's minimizing losses. So how do you minimize losses? By making sure that trades are absolutely, completely perfect. So, I mean, for me, right? And in saying that, is that the greatest thing for everybody else trying to follow along? Obviously not. And that's where the problem comes in sometimes. That's why I want other people trading. I mean, you guys already know. When I take a trade, it's times 8. So anything that I take is times 8. So I can take a trade a week and be just fine with it if it's a good trade. You know what I mean? Not saying that's what I prefer to do. Obviously, I'd prefer to take, you know, a trade a day if I could get away with it. But you don't have to once you get to the point to where you have several accounts and you're copy trading it. Because now, just say that you have 5 accounts, right? Let's say you took 1 trade a day. Prior to that, 1 trade a day on 1 account is the equivalent of 1 trade a week on 5 accounts. Because now you've copied across them. You see what I'm saying? So that's where it kind of changes a little bit. And again, not saying that my way's right. There's nothing wrong with taking 10 trades a day if they're high probability trades. If you can see them and it's there, absolutely. Especially in the situations that, you know, you guys are in right now. Why? Because you've got to work your way up to, you know, passing more accounts, getting copy creators, all these things. Basically hating to be in a... No, it's not that I don't like to be in a position. It's that I look for a lot more... I hate to call it confluences because that's such a crazy word. Yes, it'll be more risky. Exactly. In my opinion, the best trade on this chart currently is right here. This is the high probability trade. I want this price to come up, trade right here in this area, and then break this high, and I want to take a long to recover that candle right there. That's the trade I'm looking for. You know what I mean? And I get so fixed on that trade that sometimes I lose track of anything in between. I'm not going to lie. You know, if I have a downfall, that's my downfall. And Manpour can tell you the exact same thing. He's traded with me so much that he understands exactly what it is I'm talking about. I get so fixated on this area and wanting that to play out and wanting to perfect this trade that I will stop yeah, go ahead.
Can I say something else? You must hear reality when he misses that trade.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. There's yes.
And that has happened a few times.
Yes, it has. I'll be looking for something for 3 or 4 days, Chief Flock, and then during London while I'm asleep, my trade plays out exactly what I've been talking about for 3 or 4 days. And yes, I'm extremely heated by that time. But there's no clean range to fill. There's only what? What is a big candle?
Imbalance, open range, fair value gap,
yes,
freaking inefficiency.
Clean range. Yes, clean range, yes. Clean range.
Clean traffic.
Yeah, clean traffic, clean range, Chief Lock, So essentially, we want to fill from here to here. And I mean, I'm not trying to say that it's going to go the whole way, but it very well can. Your probability of it just running is exactly the same. So essentially, we have a 165 tick range. That's the trade I want. What's the definition of clean range? You already know.
Just go down a little bit reality. Just go down the trade you took or wanted to take, G Flock A. That is not clean range. If you look to the left, that is
correct.
Not clean range.
Yep.
If you look higher up, that one, that is clean range.
Yep. That's why I said I would not take it because it's not clean range. That was the whole point of this whole discussion here. You said, here's a trade. I said, yes, that's a valid entry. I would not take it. You said, well, how is it valid if you wouldn't take it? And I said, there's no clean range. So I'm trying to show you what clean range is. Do you notice something here? Okay, and we're gonna pull this down. Just a minute. And all you viewers, maybe you need the same thing, right? Why did this candle move like this? Okay.
Look left.
Good morning, Mr. Y.
Hello, Mr. Y.
On demo, you're a very good trader. That's perfect. That's good.
Yeah.
Why'd this candle move like this, Chief Flock? Why'd we get this big candle down like this? Did you leave, Chief Flock? Well, sometimes. I think he's news. Possibly. Don't know, don't care. That's not what I'm getting at. Look at this to the left. What is this? This right here was fast move, false move. You keep on asking me what fast move is. Fast moves are recovered by fast moves. Do you want to trade fast moves? Or do you want to trade a range that's going to bang around in all day long? I want to trade this range right here. I want to trade this move up. I want to trade this move down. I want to trade this move up. You understand? You see it? These big moves always move big in these areas. That's the whole point. We want to trade those big moves. We don't want to trade. I'm on YouTube. All right. I can see you, G-Floppy. That's what we want to trade, right? We want to trade those big moves. So that's why I say clean range. Yes, I see chat. I said, yeah. Hello, G-Floppy. Anyway, that's what you're looking for. Now we're still looking for this top wick on this candle.
Mr. Y. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Mr. Y just said anyway, but just type there what the comment was. That's an interesting combination.
It was about cars. I wonder why ICT would be there.
Yeah, that was my thought. I thought he was going to do something.
That is.
Anyway, reality, if you pop over to NAS quickly, we had a nice fake out there. I have my level a little lower than that, but anyway, it was just closed above, and then the next candle went up, didn't break the high, and just
Yep.
going down. There's your fake out, G-Floppy.
Yep, there's the fake out. Okay, now what
I
do you
would
say?
have liked that candle to just go up and pick up some stop losses above there.
You saw it. Well, that's good.
Jeez. Holy crap. Okay, there we go.
We are. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Now we got to be real careful.
Yeah, there's something happening now.
I didn't think we had any news today. Our news bot said go touch grass. Yeah, we can't take it right now, though, G-Floppy. Problem.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think we had any news.
Let me check on
Yeah,
the
we
news
might.
quickly. Sorry.
We want to trade sideways now. Want to trade sideways.
Yep.
That's what we're looking for.
Especially after
Consolidation.
that pump.
Yep. We want consolidation right now. Now, if we can get some consolidation, then
Nope.
we are looking for the break above. And I got to be honest with you guys, and I'm not going to do... I guess you guys can hold me to it if you want. I'm going to try to hold to it. If this thing does not move above during New York or Asia, I may be here for London. You heard it. You heard it here
Jeez, are you
first.
that desperate to...
I do not want to miss that move. That move is like I want that move bad.
Yeah.
I want that move bad, so I may try to do it. We'll see. Yes, he's recording this. No promises, but I really want that move. I'm not going to lie to you. That, to me, is the perfect move in this chart. It's happened over and over and over again that we've ran right through that range. And again, maybe it doesn't this time, but thus far, it has, and it showed us that it should run through again. Now, we're going up for that wick. You see the wick here? That's what we're looking for, G-Floppy. Right now, we're going to put a wick on this candle. Yep. Now, what we do past that's going to be the whole thought here, right? But we should put a wick on this candle. Now, if you were, hey, good morning, Chief. If you were in this position, right, G-Floppy? If you were in this position that you took down there at the bottom, look at where you're at right now. Beautiful trade.
Yeah, you can't really say that. That's a woulda, coulda, shoulda. I mean,
Yeah, for real. But he posted it this morning, and he said here's a position, and I wouldn't have took it, you know. And would I take it now that I see this? No, I still wouldn't have took it. I still wouldn't have took this trade. There's our wick. That's what we were looking for. There's the wick on that candle. I would like it to be a fake out and drop back into range now. This is what we're praying for. We want to close below the weekly open. That's where we want to be at. We want to close below the weekly open, and we want to consolidate in this area after that move so that we can start building stop losses above, because after that big move, everybody's going to be shorting. What we're looking for is for all them short orders to come in and put stop losses above that level. We want to close below because we don't want to close above. Isn't everyone long now? No, people are shorting right now. Look at that wick. Everybody's shorting down. People don't long at the tops. People try to catch the move up, and then they try to short below it. So as of right now, I mean, think about where's an order block at. Sorry, SMC traders. Not trying to hate on you. It's the same as supply. Where's supply at? Yes, they're always trying to catch the top. So that's what we want them to do. We want them to enter. We want this to come down. We want them to enter. And we want it to consolidate to continue to grab their orders. Yeah, not just SMC traders, supply demand traders, support resistance traders. If it closes below there, they're going to think that it rejected resistance. We want them all to enter. And then their stop losses will be above. If this thing keeps on going nowhere. Yeah. Good morning, Braden. I don't like this. I don't like this, guys.
Hello, Chief.
Yeah, I think I already. I hope I said hi to Chief. I think I did, Chief. If not, hi, man. But I think I did. I don't like this. Come on. Push back down. I do not want you going up gold. Guess I won't be here for London, huh?
This is frustrating.
It is. I talked about this move all day yesterday. This was the move I was looking for, but it just keeps on running.
Jeez.
Yep. And here's where you could have took an impulse, guys. Again, you could have. There she goes. Oh man. And then there's that. Press the dump button. Yeah, would you do that for me, Chief Locke? So that's the move. We talked about it. I love it, but if we don't get it, we can't, what are we going to do about it? There's nothing we can do about it if we don't get the entry here. I mean, all we can do is deal with what they give us. Unfortunately, that was not how I wanted it to play out. But we can't control the market. Not what I wanted to happen. All right. Nothing we can do about it. There is news, Chief Locke? I don't think so.
No.
You sure? Or is it just not red folder? Maybe it's not red folder news?
That's orange folder, but
yeah,
there's
orange
not
folder.
much there. Let me just go check.
Orange news, all right. Yeah, Chief Locke says orange news. Okay.
It's not even now. It's not even now. It's only in an hour.
In an hour. Man, poor set.
I'll drop the...
If I drop that link if you want to share too, it's completely up to you. It's up, well, I didn't know it was that far up. Here, I'll drop it again. There you go. If you want to share, you don't have to. Again, Chief, I just... check comments on live. I have. I've been reading them, Chief Lucky. I've been talking back and forth to you. You hadn't heard them? Heard me? Comments, literally comments under the stream. I don't see any comments under the stream. I don't know, G-Block. I don't know where that is. I only see them on the side, the right side pan. Do I not know what I'm doing? I thought that was the only place they were, honestly. There you go. There is Chief the Beast. Or not. You are live now. Where did all these comments come from? I just want to close below. 8 minutes. Want that big top wick, and I want to close below. You could. I want to close below. I don't want to take a risky trade. I just want to close below. Where'd them comments come from?
Well, I don't see any comments there either. It's only G4K.
Yeah, I can only see him in the right-hand side. He said below. I didn't know you could do comments below on the
No, not at the moment.
I'm personally, well, I don't know if I'll take it. Okay? If we get a big enough wick to the downside, I may take it on the Lilo evaluation account. I will not take it on a live account, no, because we've had too much of a push up already.
Yep.
Is it a valid trade? That's where the problem comes in at. It is valid. I don't like it being overextended. Yes. Because what have we created? We just talked about this morning. What have we created now? With this move up, what did we just create? J-Flock, I want you to answer it. Imbalance, huh? No. Yes, I guess. But that's not clean traffic. Absolutely. Clean range. Yeah. So now we have clean range to the downside. So, you see, if we trade with clean range, then how are you going to take a trade against your bias? Why do we call it clean range? Because it's a clean area to recover. I mean, you can call it whatever you want, I guess, but your range now is what? Your range is wherever this candle closes, if you're talking about current range, to the tops of them previous candles, or you can say to the bottoms of the bodies where we were consolidating before the push up. Depending on how you mark your ranges. You could call this 3 ranges, you could call it, you could call it 2 ranges, you could call it 1. It's completely up to you. We'll change the name. Yeah, I don't care. I'll refer to it as something else. It doesn't matter to me. It's just a generic term. If you want to make a new word for it, go ahead. I'll call it something else, but all I'm getting at is a clean area to move through, right? Clean move. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, clean move. That's fine. So you gotta, or even clean traffic. I mean, clean move's fine. It doesn't matter, but essentially you have a top wherever this closes, the bottom where the candles were that we consolidated at the very bottom before this move up, and then you can put the middle range right there where the tops of the candles were from the last swing high. Right? That's essentially where your range, current range is. So, with that being said, that's the area that you're looking to, you know, like steps, right? Looking to retest before an actual move up. That's why you don't want a big area or a clean move in the other direction than you're trading. You understand? So if I look at this right here, here's what you're looking at. Let's just say that it closes right where we are. Here is your area. This being support in between. See? That's what we're looking at. That's essentially what you see right now. So that's the area we got. You see? So all I'm saying is that is the range. That is the current range. You say recovering the move, that is the current range. So therefore, yeah. So therefore, you should come down and at least retest support before a move back up. At least. Right? Not saying that it will. May not. But you don't like these big areas of gap in there that it didn't test. You want steps up. See how this practically retested this on the move up? You got this move. Boom. Comes back. Retests these highs. Moves up. Essentially retests these highs. You see it? This is how price moves. So what are we going to retest? These highs. At minimum, you expect to retest this. So we're going to long here. You understand? Why do we consider the whole candle's range? This is the range that we're in. What do you mean? This is the range now.
Because
we just created
no consolidation inside that move.
Absolutely. Thank you. Yes. Manport, see this?
It's one single move.
Beautiful, Manport. I'm telling you. You guys get more and more every day. I realize everybody thinks you don't. G Flocke, we had this conversation this morning about how you don't get nothing, but you guys get little somethings every single day, and it adds up. I'm telling you, it's just like working out. It's just like lifting weights. You may not see it in the mirror, but I guarantee you if you... Yeah. May not see it in the mirror, but I guarantee you somebody who hadn't seen you for a month sees it. Hey, Aiden. Just noticed you're here.
How's it going?
Great, great, great. How are you?
I'm doing amazing, man. My straddles worked out last night.
Beautiful. I just saw that. I'm giving you emojis here. Not too long. Okay. The range, Flocke, is from here. Whoops. Here to here currently. That's a range. Current range. There's your range. Makes sense. That's current range, right? Not previous range. It's not from previous structure. That's just the range that we currently made. What we'd love to see here, in order to not miss out on the move that we prefer to take on the left is this to come back down into range. We want this to be a fake out, back down into range, and consolidate right here till we break out. And then we can trade the move. But remember yesterday we were talking about, even been before that, getting this wick. We had to fill here to get this wick. Then what I was looking for was to wake up this morning in this range. I would have liked to have woken up consolidating in this range so we can take the move up over this candle. That's what we want to trade. That's what we want to trade. This clean area right here is what we're looking to trade. Right now, we can't take a position here. No way to take this. But isn't this breakout from the range? Yes. Yep. It is. It's a breakout from the range, yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, correct. It is a breakout from the range, yes. I'm not a breakout trader. So. Absolutely. Why do we count what? Hopefully it makes new range. That would be a whole different thing. If we can come down here and we can test this, right? Or even test this area right here and consolidate sideways, then yes, now we have something to recover. Now we have an area to take stop losses. Right? But as of right now, yes, absolutely. This was a breakout trade. So what happened? Once we came up into this area right here, supply demand traders, order block traders, all them guys went short. Got their stops taken. Breakout traders went long. What are we doing now? Come back to stop them out. Okay. Now all the stops are gone. Will be, right? So then we need to build orders in this area to build stop losses in order for the market to move. So right now this is a one range, but then if we make this range the newest one, it'll be considered a new range. Well, I mean, this is current range, yes, right here. This is it. But start consolidating right here like this, then what is the range we're trading in? It'll be between the yellow line and the white line. If it comes down here and it hits these tops like we expect it to, come back up and it'll trade from the green line up into this area, and that'll be our range. Stop losses will be above and below that range for the traders that are trading inside that range. We want time to build as many stop losses as we can so that when them stop losses get hit, we can trade with the stop losses. Makes sense? And again, this is the whole thing with the strategy. A lot of people say, well, this was a close above, so now they trade it, but you had to have a down wick and then a flip with your stop, for me, under 30 ticks. Look at where we are already. See? So as of now, this wouldn't be a valid trade anyways. Even if we did take the closure above here, this trade's invalid for me because it's already a 39 tick stop loss, 38 to the tip, 39 if it breaks the high. So I can't trade this. This is what keeps you out of bad trades. When everybody asks me about these wicks and flips, this is exactly what keeps you from taking a trade that you can get killed on. If you just waited for the close above and took it, like a lot of people say, they see my line here, says buys above, closure. A lot of people didn't even know the closure part. You know, we came over this too, but once they figure out the closure part, then they think, okay, well, I'm taking this buy here. This is not the entry. This is just the setup. First you have the setup, then you have the entry. The entry did not play, so we're not in this position. Yes and no. Yes and no, G-Flock. It is a take on Raja's strategy, but I'm looking for stop losses. And again, I learned from Raja. I'm not hating on Raja at all. I learned from him. You already know this. Raja's a breakout trader. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. Lots of people make their living as breakout traders. Raja makes a ton of money trading. Okay. You're not saying that you were trading Raja. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're saying this is Raja's strategy. I was just telling you the differences. I don't want anybody to get confused on any of the social media platforms or in the Discord. I think the guys in the Discord know how it is, but I'm saying that people who saw a close above or Raja's strategy, yeah. Raja might have took the break of the green line too. I don't know. If not the close above line. He might have took the break at the close above too. He might have that he closed his oh, okay. Yeah, he might have took it. I don't know. No. He wouldn't have lost. He would have took the move before the close above. He would have already took the move. If he was trading it, I believe he would have already been in and out by now. Would have already been in, took profit, and been out. My opinion. Hey, Burb. Good morning. I don't think Raja would have lost on this, though. Just saying. This wick's recovered. We're going to go ahead and delete this. Don't need that anymore. Got our wick. Let's see what we do. Yellow and green lines. Weekly opens a yellow. The green line I was just showing G Flocke. He was talking about how this is range. He couldn't figure out how we created a new range. And I was trying to explain to him that this now was the range and we expect to test here. You know, at least here, the white line, but possibly here before, you know, making a move up, because you have to retest after a big move like this. And that's why you don't just go long on the break above, right? G Flocke's in YouTube. Yeah, Verb, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. He took a breakout on Nas? Well, I don't think so. I think he got to close above. He trades on a smaller time frame. I'm not even sure he's in a position. I don't know if he's in it or waiting to get triggered. Yeah, 30-minute. Nah, Burby's in YouTube. He's there. I can't see what he's saying. You just gotta, if you open the YouTube stream, he's talking in the chat there. He was having internet issues, so he went to YouTube. It's working better. Yeah, Chief's waiting to get triggered. So he's not in it yet. He's got a buy stop. That's what I thought. I don't know what else to say, G-Flock, eh? Anything. Can he see your messages? No, he can't see your messages, Burb. Burb is in a Nas long. 2 minis. Yeah. 2 minis. Though, because Wick was a bit big. Yeah, he can't see your messages. TP 1 hit. Why is Watermelon trading Asian products? Burb says because they're yummy, G-Flock, eh?
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Probably missed a trade there.
No. We don't got nothing. Burb took a trade. He hit TP1. He's in Nas. I think that Chief the Beast just got triggered on his Nas long as well. So they're trading Nas.
Yeah, there was a 3-bar play there. For those who know what that is.
I do. Nothing wrong with that. Chief's chasing with the super tight stop. That's exactly how to do it. Especially if you're building a small account.
Well, that's probably the last fucking move for the day, so might as well pick it up now.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. We'll see what happens here. If we start ranging, like I said, and we continue to range here and get up in this area where it runs sideways and it really does stay there for the day and through Asia, I'm not kidding. I'll probably be back for London, guys. I do not want to miss this move. And how many times have I done this? Man, poor. Sat here and looked at it for days and then London comes and the move happens. There's no way I'm going to...
Yep.
I'm not going to give this one up. Yep. If we range, then I'm going to trade London. Yes, you were right, G-Flock. Telling you, I'm just not going to... Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll come right back down and just recover everything we did here and it won't be a thing. And then I'll hope to wake up tomorrow morning trading above 2055.3, guys. You're not going to school. Chief Locke, you can't say that, I don't think. Good. This might be rough. Yeah. I really want it to get above 2055.3 or trade, at least make a range in between here and like 2057.9. Maybe even trade in a big range right there, like where we are right now, so that we can consolidate there and then make a move up to recover all that to the left. That big candle on the left, that's what I'm looking to trade. But, you know, we don't know right now. I mean, it went up and it got that wick that we were looking at yesterday or the day before, but I'm still looking for that clean, you know, move down to be recovered. So that's what I want to trade.
Reality, how did that down candle form? Did it go up wick first and then continue down, or? Because I was thinking of taking that short there, like a, I don't know.
Yeah, it would have been a valid. It would have been a valid short, absolutely. And yes, it did. It put the top wick on first. It went straight up, put the top wick on, broke its own low, and has been driving down ever since. So yeah, it would have been a valid short. And you can almost see we almost hit the gray line. You can see it right there at 2061.8. That was your rejection point. So that was previous market structure. Good morning, Man Bear Bull. Got sunshine across the board. Sun rising across the screen. That is beautiful. Man, Paul, what are you doing? We were looking for a big push, Chief Locke says. No, that would have been a perfect short there. That would have been a perfect fake out move. Yes. Honestly, it is not.
There was a fake out there.
Yep, nothing wrong with that. And as Manpour just mentioned, you're going to get sunrises all over. As Manpour just mentioned, right before he left, he just said the same thing on Nasdaq. What did we learn yesterday? When gold looked like a fake out and didn't fake out, and Nasdaq followed, looked like a fake out and didn't fake out. Remember when we talked about that? Manpour just said, you know, a half an hour ago, look at that fake out on Nas. Come back, and what did gold do? The exact same fake out move. I mean, and again, you can call it whatever you want. We call it a fake out. A lot of people say, well, you can't say fake out. I don't know, term it whatever you want, but essentially it went up, closed above, came back, and rejected. So however you want to look at that, and the big push-up candle was, you know, recovered. So Nas did exactly the same thing. He pointed it out, and he said, Chief Locke, look. Yes. Yes, he just said it. Go back in the stream, you'll see. He said, Chief Locke, look, there is a fake out. That's
Before I had to leave, I wanted to run through possible scenarios. Sorry, while that previous candle was still building. Possible scenarios. So what could happen? We could have a wick down into the previous area, and then continuation up, or we could have a wick up, and then continuation, or break back down into that range. Or we could have had a close below, which we didn't have, but at that time we was still an option. Close below, wick up above, and then drop down.
Yep.
But anyway.
It was right. See it? Burb? Here's what he was talking about. His levels are a little below mine. Actually, he could probably post a screenshot, because his levels are a little lower than mine, so mine don't exactly. Manpour will post a screenshot, and you'll see there was essentially a fake out there before it broke and moved up.
We'll just do a replay quickly and go back to that.
Yeah. And it could very well play out exactly the same. So we're looking at the same setup right now on gold. Now does gold break and run up now? Man, I hope not. But it could very well, just like we looked at it yesterday, right? So if it does, again, I'm not saying for nobody to take it. Saying I won't.
Okay, chart coming up.
Yep. Good job, Chief. Yeah, those are good levels, Burb. Yeah. See, man, Poor's got it right there. So there is the fake out. Essentially, exactly. If you look at gold right now, it looks exactly like what. I mean, look at gold.
It's just the wick is a little smaller.
Exactly. Yep. And this is exactly what we noticed yesterday. Again, we'll keep watching this, but tell me it doesn't look the same. Yesterday, NQ was the one that was delayed behind gold. Today, NQ's leading the way. Again, not saying it's anything. Just saying, you know, you got two eyes too. Just as I do.
I only have one. I'm a Cyclops.
Now, does it? Yep. Half eyes. I'm Asian. Oh, Burb. But now we watch the next candle, right? What's gold do? I hope it doesn't play, I'll be honest. But for all you guys that are watching this, if we come in, put a bottom wick here, and go up and break the highs of the current candle to run up, I'm not telling you it's not a bad idea to take the trade. I won't take it because it's just something that we just started looking at. But if it plays out, we're seeing more stuff in the market. Just like, I mean, this is what we're here for. This is why we sit here and look at these charts. G Flocke likes to say that, you know, this dust, he tells me that there's dust or something. All this stuff that we're learning is too small, but you don't understand that you turn all that little small stuff into something great. I was telling him, and me and Pork can relate with this. It was right when you left, though. I said, it's just like working out. When you're lifting weights, you may not see the difference. You're not going to see something every day. It doesn't work that way. You look in the mirror every day, you're never really going to see anything. But you know as well as I do, you know, somebody hadn't seen you in a month, they're going to be able to tell the difference. 2 months, whatever it is. So these little bitty gains add up, G Flocke. That's what it's all about.
Just like little bitty losses add up every day.
True. You want to change the music? We can change the music. You just can't use anything that is copyrighted, G Flocke, or else they'll take the stream down, though, in the live stream. This is copyright-free music. That's why it plays. If you somebody can think of something better, I don't objected to it. Yeah, in the live streams, that's what I'm talking about. The music that's playing right now, G Flocke, in the live stream is copyright-free music. So if we change it, which I'm not objected to, we have to change it to copyright-free music, because if it's copyrighted, they will end the live stream. Basically, the algo will pick up that it's copyrighted and they'll just stop the live stream immediately. I don't know what NCS is. No copyright sings. I guess I've never heard of that.
Nope. What a fake out. Okay, I'll be back in a bit.
All right, see you in a little while. Let's see what this does, guys. I'm not kidding though. If this gives us a range here and we don't get that recovery of that initial move down that we've been looking for the last few days, I really am going to come back for London. Hoping that we get that, because man, poor's not kidding. I mean, I would sit here and find setups similar to this that are going to be a super great setup that it should move through, you know, cleanly and be super profitable. And what would happen was I'd sit there and talk about it. I think there's one that I sat on for like a week. I was looking for a particular setup that I sat on for like a week, and then during London while I was asleep, it filled the entire range that I was looking to run through. If it doesn't do it by Asia, I probably will get up and trade London. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. And it may not still do it during London. It may not be until New York either way, but I'm going to get up so I don't miss the move. London is... I'll have to check, Braden, but I'm pretty sure it's 3 o'clock. New York. I wish Man Poor was here. He could tell you. He keeps track of all these times. Yeah, one for you. Yeah, probably so. I'll probably get up a little. Oh, you gotta go to school now. Okay. Have a good one, Braden. Like I said, we'll see how it is and we'll go from there, right? It's 9:30 for you, G-Block. Hey, well, that works. You got 2 hours to study. Hurry, Burb. You were saying all this stuff all the time, and I didn't hear it, then I wasn't listening. I've been saying all this stuff. Don't feel bad, G-Flock. It just takes time. Like I said, it'll start clicking. It's all that dust that you built up. I keep telling you this. All these little fragments of information that you built up and built up and built up, and now you built them in your mind like a puzzle. And now they've turned into a full picture. You didn't miss so much. It's all there. It'll start clicking, and then it's going to be so good, and you'll be so happy. That's the whole thing. I know, but I've been saying them. Yep, Burb says, don't doubt the process. Well, you might not have been paying enough attention. I don't know that, G-Flock. That's something only you can know. And if you weren't then that's the past, right? Get your beautiful retest of the high of the range. Yeah, you got, yep, you see it. That was the retest, so I mean, like we were talking about earlier, this could easily come in here and push up and recover the range right now. I mean, not right now, but today, right? It can easily happen. I'm hoping for it not to play that way, but it could very well happen. Yeah, I would rather see it. Yep. I would rather see it range. Exactly, G-Flock. I'd like to see it range here and accumulate orders. But, you know, what I'd like to see and what actually the market gives to me are two very different things. It may not give me that opportunity, so it may just push up. This was a huge rejection from the downside. So you made that initial push up, came back down, rejected, you know, the push down. Pretty big here. We still got 17 minutes of this candle, but you could very well get a bearish close above your buys above closure. And then next candle could come in, wick down, and run back up. If we won't accumulate, it won't have that big push. Am I right? No, you're not right. Because it still could. It still could push up. That's the problem. Like I said, we just we watch what it does, right? And hope that, you know, the setup's there and we get an entry as well to have a high percentage chance of it pushing with us. But it can push up at any given time, sadly. Herb says gold can push with or without liquidity. We just want to be there when we grab liquidity. Exactly. So that is the thing. Hey, Wolf. What is your strategy? Essentially we trade stop losses. It's not always against ICT, but no, it's not like ICT's strategy. A lot of times ICT or smart money concepts for that matter, basically where their stop losses are at are the same areas that you're going to see supply demand trader stop losses, support resistant trader stop losses, things of that nature. So we are trading the stop losses. Essentially, we're trading with the stop hunts. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna buy with the move when we grab stop losses. Essentially, once we have stop loss hunting. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's it's a term that we use in trading. Stop hunt high, stop hunt low. It's just a term that we used to use. Man, bear bull. Essentially, when you get them big wicks up to the top side, big wicks to the bottom side, that's a stop hunt. So, and what time frame? 30 minute an hour is normally when we're actually okay, you're right. What we're trading on. But yeah, when you get them stop hunts, we're trying to trade with that. I can drop the link of one of my learning videos teaching. I've got a bunch of them, but here's the most recent for you guys that are here. I'll go ahead and drop it. All the platforms here. There's my most recent video that explains it to a degree. Again, you don't have to watch it right now, but take it, save it to your playlist. It'll give you some idea on how it is. But yeah, when you see the big candles come in, G-Flock is right to a degree. When you see the big candles come in, normally that's where we're involved. When you see a big push up or a push down, normally we're involved in that move. Not always. Like the push up we just had on gold. I wasn't looking for that. I wasn't looking for that move. I'm looking for the move to the left. If you see the clean move that we had down, I'm looking for the recovery of the candle to the left on gold currently. So you see that big candle, you guys, that's on the left side right here. Let me pull it over so that you can see it past Chief's screen, because he's on here as well. That move, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the recovery of that candle. That's the next trade. Yep, I know Mamba FX. Heard of him anyway. I'm looking for the recovery of this candle. So essentially we're looking for this move. So what I'm looking to happen right now, and who knows if it'll happen or won't happen, right? I am looking for the market to accumulate now after the move up. Accumulation is accumulating orders, which is also accumulating stop losses, which is the liquidity to basically fuel the move up. So we got a nice clean move to recover there. Nice clean big candle that we can recover. So I'm looking for stop losses to be up above this area. But for that, we need accumulation, sideways movement. And once we get that, then once those stop losses get hit, we expect that to push the move up in order to recover that candle. So it should be somewhere around 150 tick move for the move up. Hey Jay, how's it going? Yeah, maybe 169 ticks. The reason I say 150 ticks approximately G-Flock A is because we don't know where the close above is going to be. So we don't know where our flip will be of that candle in order to enter. So we could lose a few ticks in transition, but yes, the complete move is a 169 tick move. You're right. So that's the setup we're looking for. And then the entry is the wick down to grab liquidity back below and the flip of the candle to push back up. That will be the setup we're looking for as time goes on here. How much money do you make monthly? you can run back and look at my videos. I trade everything. Everything's on the live stream. Hey, futures trader. I didn't even know you were here, man. Glad to see you. Yeah, I've been trying to get more into the analysis on these live streams. There's been a lot more people interested. And a lot more people asking questions. So it helps me a lot. Because obviously it's super hard to, talk when people don't ask any questions. So asking the questions is a huge, huge, huge plus. Chief the Beast screen is on the left there. The left of my chart there is Chief the Beast screen. So he's trading there. He's trading NAS, guys. Right? So anybody that trades Nasdaq, he's been trading. He already he took one win already this morning. So no, the reason that I turned it on G-Flock A is because we seem to have a lot of quiet time a lot of times, because not always are so many people talking back and forth, and the quiet time is dead silence, which a lot of the people that were watching the stream were not happy with. So that's why there's music playing in the background now. If people don't like the music, if somebody doesn't like the music, I am all up for recommendations. I will change the music to whatever anybody wants, just as long as it's copyright free. Seems that you have gold locked down. Yeah, I still mess around with NQ, futures trader. Anything else? No, not really. It's just NQ, but I do not try to play with NQ myself personally until after 11 a.m. Like G-Flock said, for 11 a.m. New York time, because it just moves so quick. And you know me, I've got a stop loss. Basically, my stop loss, guys, I have a determined stop loss always on every one of my trades. That's one of my rules to trading, right? And during the New York Open, Nasdaq's stop losses just get too large. So I don't play the Nasdaq game until after 11. Do I trade every day? Yes, Ralph. We are here every single day. We start about 9:20 New York time, so just before the New York Open. So yeah, I'm here and I trade live the whole time. Normally I run 9:20 to about 11 o'clock is what I run here on the live stream. But I stay in the VC and Discord all the way up till, you know, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon normally. Yeah, futures trader. Yeah, it calms down a bit after 11 a.m. New York time. So it's quite hectic before that. And again, you can make a lot of money on Nasdaq before 11 a.m. Don't get me wrong. It's just for my risk management rules. The stop losses tend to be way too large on every opportunity that I could take advantage of. So I just trade gold up till 11 a.m. and then Nasdaq from 11 on normally, and I'll still pay attention to gold, but Nasdaq's kind of the main thing I look at after 11 a.m. unless, of course, we have news. You know, if we got FOMC, then I come back and I trade gold 2 o'clock, 2:30 for FOMC. Yep. It's cracky. Yes, it is. If you've ever watched any of Deanna's videos, she trades gold and oil. She's got some educational videos out. If you want to watch any of them, futures trader, just let me know. I'll drop them for you. But anyway, she trades it, and she does not trade NQ. She calls NQ candles on crack. It's funny. So you were right about it. Cracky. Very funny. Yeah, I've got her whole course. Futures trader. I'll drop you make a folder. It's got all kinds of courses in it. I've got all that stuff that I give away to people trying to learn. But yeah, I've got her whole course in a folder. I'll DM it to you.
I'm back.
Welcome back, man. Poor.
Did you take all the trades?
No. Nothing has happened since you've been gone. All I did was tell a story about here. Shows you how well people listen around here, guys. Man, poor. I just told a story about Deanna and NQ. What does she say?
What about the candles on crack?
Yep. I was just telling Futures Trader that on YouTube. Yep, that's what she says. Oh, it's Dimus. Oh, hey, I didn't know Man Bear Bull was you. All right. All right.
Be right back.
All right. Futures Trader, I just dropped that mega folder in your DMs. I had to go grab it, but I just dropped it. That's why I was quiet for a minute. You should have it. It's Deanna. Hers is in there. There's a whole bunch of other courses in there as well. If you want to look at any of the other courses. Let me think. The Steve Morrow's course is in there. I don't know if you've taken that yet, Futures Trader, but it's in there as well. The Market Maker, Beat the Market Maker. That was a good course. That was the first course I ever took. Oh, why trading isn't gamble in your opinion? I mean, I never really said that trading isn't a gamble. Honestly, if you start a business tomorrow, what happens? You know, if you wake up tomorrow and you leave your house and you get in your car and you drive down the road, what is it? I mean, I'm a firm believer that anything you do in life is a gamble, right? But what do? We take calculated risks, and trading's no different, right? If you have a high percentage, high probability rate of something happening, then essentially what you're doing is, yes, putting your money on the probability of that happening, right? So, I mean, if you look at my numbers up top of my screen right here, Ralph, you know, I've got 82 wins, 8 break evens, and 8 losses. So, I mean, if you're taking high probability trades, setups, and entries, and you stick to your discipline, you should be consistently profitable. And as long as you're consistently profitable, you're making money. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. You know, if you open up a restaurant tomorrow, what are you doing? You take your money, you take your capital, you invest it into a restaurant, and you've got this great idea to make, you know, Philly cheesesteaks, let's just say, right? And it goes over well. You know, you checked your area, you made sure that you were going to have, you know, people come in, you made sure that you were going to have a market that you were going to fulfill, and it's what you do, right? What does break even mean? Break even means that the trade you didn't hit take profit one. Essentially, for my break even, it's always into profit. So even my break evens are profitable trades. What I do is I put my stop loss into profit so that it covers my fees plus a little more. Normally a break-even trade, it costs $3.98 to open one contract a mini. I trade 2 contracts. So one tick is $10. So essentially if I put my stop loss 1 tick into profit, then you're going to make $10 and you're going to spend $3.98 on fees. So that's how you do it. A lot of times we have a 2 tick, you know, stop loss that gets hit 2 ticks in profit, 3 ticks in profit. I still call them break even trades. So did you make money? Yes, you profited. I still call them break even. Okay. So that's what my break even trades are. Could you DM that to me too? That folder I just DM'd, man, Bear Bull, is that what you're asking me? Hopefully you're still here. Yeah, I think he left. Hopefully that's what he's looking for. I don't think I have your DM. DM me. And Bear Bull, DM me. I don't believe I have your DM. I don't think we've ever DM'd. Shoot me a DM and I'll drop you that folder. I am not in a position currently now. If I was in a position, just so you know, any future... Let me get in there. Yeah, go ahead and shoot me a DM, man, Bearable. If I was in a position, I pull this screen up right here, and I trade right there, right? This is Ninja Trader. I take my position. It says exactly where I entered at, exactly where I take profit, exactly where my stop loss is, and says right across the screen there exactly how much money I'm in profit or how much money I'm not in profit, dependent, right? So when I take a position, I take it live right here with you guys. G-Flock, no hating on anybody else. If Mamba FX's strategy is working for everybody else, that's a great thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Whatever you have to do to be consistently profitable is exactly what works for you, whatever resonates with you. Whether that's ICT, Mamba FX, whatever, you know, so... I just want to see guys succeed. That's what I spend my time here for, is for people to succeed, no matter what route they take to do that. I just want to see them succeed, and it doesn't even have to be trading. I mean, anything that you learn from the...
We've said that many times. It doesn't matter what strategy you trade. You are welcome to trade it here, as long as you are profitable. If you are not profitable, Ask and Reality will help you adjust it accordingly.
Yep.
But
yep.
You trade whatever you want.
Yep. Exactly. When price will go to slow sells below closure, you're going short. If we get down here and we build stop losses, yes. I kind of went over it a little bit earlier in the stream. Just show up every day, Ralph, and you'll learn. I mean, if you have the time and the dedication to, you know, learn trading, you can learn it here. And, you know, if you want to go further with it, then you can do, you know, even get into funded accounts, you know, so you don't have to risk your own capital in the market. You know, there's a lot of ways you can get involved and do this stuff. But Chief Lockgate's right, you're not going to learn everything in one stream. Sadly, I wish it were that easy. I mean, I want to see all you guys succeed, but it just doesn't happen that quick. I wish I could tell you that there was a fast route to hurry up and, you know, get it and be rich and everything else, but it's a I don't, man, Bearable. I used to use vector candles. Now I see them in the chart. I use no indicators. It's Chief's screen to the left. So the little box on the left, that's Chief the Beast screen from the Discord, because I'm allowing other people to come and live trade as well. But what you see on my chart, man, Bearable, is exactly what I use to trade. All right, so I mean, this is it. It's naked. There is no candles. There is no indicators. There is no nothing. This is what I'm trading now. Did I used to use that stuff? Absolutely. And if it helps you, absolutely do it. It may help you see more. If you can't understand how the candles build currently, then, you know, using PVA candles or vector candles or anything of the sort is a great idea. There's nothing wrong with that. Is trading easy? No, trading's not easy.
The most
how many?
difficult way to make easy money.
Yep, absolutely right. How many percentage of traders are profitable? 2%. Yeah, 2%. Yeah, and this is why you'll hear me say 100 times here, Ralph, that I'm not trading with the 98%. When you come here and you see what I'm doing, you're going to say, well, that doesn't make any sense if you've learned anything about trading. If you haven't, I'm super happy. I am super happy if you have not learned anything anywhere else. Because what you'll see is the way I trade goes against every single thing that everybody else teaches. So, and when people ask me things like, you know, why are you taking a position here? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? I will say that exact thing right there. I'm not trading with the 98%. The absolute true statement. You learned a lot of things. Trading is still are not profitable. Yep, I know a ton of people. There's a lot of people that are exactly that way. That's what I'm trying to change.
Like me.
Yep. Like man, poor. He's starting to get it now. He's starting to see the things. We just talked about it yesterday. I mean, if you go back and watch some of the old streams, if you watch some of the videos, Ralph, I mean, you don't even have to do that. I'm just saying ideas, right? But just showing up every day. If you have the time and you're really dedicated to, you know, learn, then show up every day. Come and show up to the, what do I think about Crypto God? I mean, I've had conversation with him. That's about it. No, he's not selling anything. I don't know him, honestly. Yeah, he's not an influencer. I know that I believe he had, you know, some kind of problem or something in a Discord or something, but no, I mean, I don't know. I don't know a lot about him. I had a little bit of conversation with him in one server one time. That was it. So I can't say that I can give you an opinion on him. Are you a crypto trader, Ralph? Is that what? Yeah. And again, I don't know, Ralph. If he's saying that, then it could be true. It could not be true. The best thing you need to do, Ralph, I'll be honest with you, and I'm going to tell everybody that's on this stream, everybody, Kick, Twitch, Discord, all you guys, right? I'm going to tell you all the same thing, and it's nothing to do with proof. You ain't even got to ask for proof. That's not what I'm telling you. Tell these guys to trade live. And come and trade live with them. You know, that's all you can do. You want to know if a trader's a real trader, does good or not? Let them trade right with you. Let them trade right in front of you. You're trying to trade Brent crude oil. Nothing wrong with that. We have did a little bit of crude oil trading. Not a ton. I don't mess with it a lot anymore, but I used to. I mean, but anybody that ever wants to understand how people trade, tell them to trade live. Trade alongside with them, you know. Make sure they're actually showing you the positions before they enter. Not one of these things of after the candle plays out, they say, "Oh yeah, I entered that." So I know some of the YouTubers do that. I mean, you see this plainly on my on my chart. If you come and you show up, you'll see I placed the order and you can see it plainly on my chart exactly where I entered. Don't fall for all the crazy tactics. I'm missing a lot that's going on in the Discord. I hope you're keeping up, Manplore, because I'm busy looking at the chat and YouTube.
I'm actually in my own little problematic chat at the moment, so.
Okay. And I'll go ahead and stay on YouTube for a little while, guys. Normally I shut down at 11 o'clock. I'll go ahead and stay live if you guys are going to stay here. I'm not going to promise you that anything's going to happen, but I definitely can answer questions and things of that nature. I mean, we've already had this move up in gold. I'm waiting for consolidation on gold here. We'll look at Nasdaq here in a minute. I am going to take a break real quick. I will be back in like 2 minutes. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
All right, I am back, guys.
Welcome back.
5 wins, 5 break evens, 5 losses. Good with a 3-1. I mean, you should have made money with that, yes. Ralph, you should have made money with that. If you lost 50% of the trades.
It depends on the size of your stop loss. If you trade like me, which is also one of my problems, where I take profit too soon, which means my stop losses, which I don't move, my stop losses are at the right place. But when I'm in profit, I start taking partial profit. And by the time it gets to my TP, I did not get my full, let's say, stop loss worth. And reality is going to shoot me. I did not get my 1-to-1. But yeah, that can cause your win rate to be decent, but your actual profit to be less than losses.
Yeah. Yeah. Main port. Yep. That's exactly what it is. And what you're saying, Ralph, is you got, you're winning 50%. So you got a 50% win rate, but your risk to reward is 3-1. So essentially the 5 wins that you made were 3 times. So yes, you should be just fine with that. You should have been profitable with that. If you can continue on at that rate, then, and it doesn't matter what you make, right? Even if you made, a dollar per trade, it doesn't matter because you can consistently make $1 per trade. So you win 50% of the time, you lose 50% of the time, but your risk to reward is 3-1. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You should be consistently profitable over a long period of time. Just make sure that you stay at that 50% with your 3-1 risk to reward. Yeah, you should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, Rob. If you can 1.8 times your portfolio every month, yeah, absolutely. Nothing wrong with that at all. Just make sure it stays consistent. That's the big thing, right? And I'm not saying, I see that you got 5 wins, 5 break evens, and 5 losses. So you're good with your 5 and your 5. Make sure that them break evens are covering any fees that you have, right? Make sure the break even's not 0, because now you're calculating in, and I don't know what it, with your broker, are you trade, if you have spread or if you have commissions or if you have both, because those fees are now added onto them break evens. So if them break evens you're actually taking at 0, then those fees have to be calculated in then to your wins. And that's when it starts getting a little tricky on your profitability over time, because you start eating into, with every break even, you're eating into your win profitability. Does that make sense? Because you have to pay all them fees out of the wins you took. Make sure you're calculating that in as well. That's why I always put mine into profit. My break evens are actually in profit, just to cover those fees, right? So even though I call them a break even, I profit on my break evens. So make sure with that, again, I don't know what your fees are or how much they absorb, your capital, but make sure you pay attention to that, because over time they could eat up your profit. And that's the big thing. Chief Locke just said it. Limiting losses. That's the biggest thing that I always preach, and try to do is limit losses. That's the biggest thing. The more losses you can limit, the more capital you keep in your pocket. The more profit you keep. There's a bad range right here, but we did get a close below there with a wick above. Flip candle could push down, but I got to tell you, I won't be taking this position.
Cheers, Chief the Beast.
See you later, Chief, but it looks like I already missed you.
Yep, he's gone.
I was wondering why his screen disappeared there. Anybody have any questions as we're watching this price? Man, Nas made a nice move, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. There's your 3-bar play for anybody who wants to know. So you have your candle up. The only problem with that is those wicks at the bottom are a little bit too big, but they give you a good indication that price wants to go up.
We hit high a day pretty perfectly there, guys. So for anybody that doesn't understand my chart, on Nasdaq, I drawed up something like this. You got buys above, you got where we expect to go for the high of day, sells below, where we expect to go for the low of the day. So essentially all this was drawn up this morning. My red and green lines here are high of day at current time, low of day at current time. So essentially your daily candle. And it's hopefully
gonna make a fucking name, I just wanna be famous. But I don't want that cheap fame, no I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent, I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it, I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. That energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to.
I do limit, if you're asking me, man. People don't know. Market last price. I just do limit orders at normally what I'm looking for is if I'm going long, a wick down and then a flip candle. So essentially I am limit ordering in the break of the current candle high. And vice versa, if I'm going short, it's exactly the opposite, right? Yeah, a lot of people don't trade December due to the holidays. It's normally pretty low volume.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head, constantly thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase a bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I gotta taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest.
I guess Bird must have left too. I must have missed it. I didn't ever see him leave. Reality play NCS. Last thing I see is play NCS Heroes tonight. I don't know what that even is.
Sounds like some music. Well, I had a look. It looks like some music. I don't know.
Ah, okay, okay. That, I mean, could very well be, Ralph. He says, I heard a lot of people don't trade whole January because of the new players starting trading with New Year and they give up after January. Could very well be. I got to tell you, for me, I'd rather be trading that. There's a lot more people getting into the market trading, then that means there's a lot more stop losses. So I'd rather trade that myself. Is, isn't your strategy called turtle soup? No. No? My strategy is actually named PRC. That's what name ended up sticking, which is the reality check. So that's essentially what the strategy's been called. No, TRC, the reality check. I just messed up my screen. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. Turtle soup is a strategy, though. I do know it's a strategy. I actually, for some reason, I think that I've, I don't know. I'm not going to say for sure because I'm not 100% sure if I know that strategy or not. I've heard of it. I know that. I just don't know exactly if it's anything that I actually learned or looked at. Not sure, Ralph. I will tell you that, but I have heard of turtle soup. Yes. I don't remember where. Too. Have you, Jeff? Yeah, Jeff's heard of it too. So. Yeah, Jeff, how's it going?
It's going good, man.
Good deal.
Gonna
good
see
deal.
hopefully today if that prop firm's gonna turn into something or not. It's supposed to launch today.
Hopefully it does.
I'm
Hopefully it
just a bit
does.
afraid that it might be a scam, but
Yeah.
even if it's a scam, like that would just be dumb to me because they would make a lot more money if they just actually put some time in that, because they have like 5,000 members in their Discord. Like they could turn it into something.
Oh wow, yeah, of course they could. Jeez, that's pretty good, huh?
Like, it would just be dumb if they would turn it into a scam, but yeah, I'll just have to see, man.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lose anything in any way.
Yeah, exactly. For everybody that's wondering, we're on all the social platforms still, Jeff. But for all you guys on the social platforms that are wondering about what Jeff's talking about here, he went and he played a tournament with a poker tournament for a new prop firm that is just starting out, and he took first place yesterday and won a funded account. So we've got a lot of guys in the Discord that do this. They play poker tournaments for funded accounts. So essentially it costs nothing to play the poker tournament, and then you win a funded account. So he put nothing into it, but obviously he wants it to be the real deal because, I mean, he won the account. He did put the time into to play, and he did take first. So he did super, super, super good. He actually shared his screen, and we watched him play it out yesterday.
Yeah, it's pretty fun in my opinion as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, it's not that only the small ones do it. Like, almost all the prop firms do it. The Forex ones, at least. I think like those bigger, like Apex and stuff, they don't really do it. But
Yeah.
I've never heard of them doing it anyway. But a lot of the really big ones do it, like Maven, InstaFunding, a lot of other big ones as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, then now and then some new ones pop up, and then just have to see, how those will do it. So yeah, I'm just hoping that I actually will be able to trade it, and hopefully their rules are not too crazy.
Yeah. Well, you would assume if they have 5,000 members, like you just said, they sure should. They'd be dumb to just not follow through with that many members. I mean, they can make a good amount of money just by going ahead and following through with what they've started already. Honestly. Makes a lot more sense that way.
Yeah. Yeah, so never know their intention, of course, so we'll just have to wait. But I did think, as I was trying to get to their website, and it seemed super, super sketchy. But they said it's because they haven't launched yet, which could be, of course, a reason. Because I honestly didn't even open the website because my computer gave me a warning that it could be all my passwords could be stolen from that if by literally entering the website,
Oh my gosh, that's
and
bad.
that it seems very unsafe, and that it was like that it was almost certain that it was the fault of the website. So that's I was like, okay, I'm not entering this. I'll just wait till it actually launches.
Yeah. Ralph, how
'Cause
long
it
does
could
it?
be that, of course.
Yeah, for sure. Ralph asks, how long does it take to become profitable? That is a loaded question, Ralph. And the reason being
My
because
answer would be, how long is a piece of string?
yeah. Everybody's going to learn at their own rate, right? So some people are going to become profitable faster than others. And not always is it, because this person learns faster or that person learns faster. Sometimes things just click and other times they don't click. Some people, start out with a strategy that really, really resonates with them. And it seems, they're so much better because they were profitable so much quicker. But a lot of times it's just because their strategy that they started out with, was the right one for them to start with, right? How long did it take me? Probably trying to think of when you could actually consider me. I've been trading for 4 years now, Ralph, pretty much. And as far as like the crypto space, which is where I started, and it's a tough question because I played with it a little bit before actually going full time. I've been full time now for 4 years, so I played around a little bit before going full time. I had time. I would say, I'll go ahead and go with your 2 years. It was probably pretty close. It probably really was. It might have been less than that, Ralph. You say like 2 years. It might have been less than that, but
I think it's a little less than that, yes.
yeah.
From about November, December 2022. Around about that time, I think.
Yeah. So I'm trading almost a year, Ralph. Yeah. And and that's the thing. And at this point, you're probably not, I don't want to say you're not trading. It's not fair. But you're probably still learning, right? You're probably actually learning. Are you trading? Yeah. But you're probably learning. So there's levels of it as you move from level to level as well. There's a learning stage, and there's when it actually resonates with you and you understand, and then taking that to profitability is normally limiting your losses, cutting down on your mistakes. And that's when it really starts pushing to consistent profitability, right? I started trading at 40. Okay. I don't know. I don't get the question. I guess he's trying to figure out my age.
Old, very old.
Yeah, very old. There you go.
There we go. Well, reality, if we look at gold now on 30-minute, I think it is fair to say that we have now started creating a range there.
Yep, exactly. And this is what we were looking for.
Yep, I understand what you're saying. So we took the highs, we took the lows.
Yep.
And now we're just sitting there. So tomorrow morning, I'll be looking, and I'm not going to say this, but it'll probably happen just before I hit the station. And I'll get here and I'll have this huge run up gold.
I hope not. And this is what we were looking for. We're looking for consolidation sideways now. We want to break back to the top, and we will run it up. I'm really serious too. I know it sounds crazy, but I am going to watch this today. Watch Asia. And if we continue this sideways action, I am going to come back for London. Normally I don't trade London, but I'm going to trade London. I really don't want to miss this move. So if it don't come in London, great. I'm going to go ahead and trade it. We may get it tomorrow morning for New York. That's the hopes and dreams. Yep. How many trades do I take monthly? However many the market allows me to take, Ralph. So whatever the
reality
market gives me.
Would you move your levels a bit, like that? Your break level there instead of at the weekly open level, kind of right there.
Yep, we got a line right. We got one right somewhere there, I believe. But yeah, we'll move them around some.
Okay.
I think I do have one there, actually. Thought I did. A gray line here. It's not. It's up here. Either. Yeah, it is. That probably we'll have to wait and see how it plays out. That's a little high.
Yeah.
That might be where we are too. I've got a level right here, so that's about where we're at, honestly. Yep, it's perfect. It is there. Yep. Never mind. So there's the line. I was trying to find it. I didn't see it. On the hour chart, I can see it. But yeah, that's where we'll be. Exactly, right there. That's why I leave all these, gray lines on here. At 3 a.m. Yeah, if you're asking where I'm from, Rolf, I am from the United States, so I am in the Eastern time zone. It's 3 a.m. Is when London opens, I believe. Correct, Manpour? Believe? Yep. Okay.
Correct.
But yeah, roundabout trades. I mean, however many the market gives me. I mean, there is no roundabout, because for me, like I've said many times before, you're looking for the setup, you're looking for the entry, and then you take the trade, right? Like, I'm not from California. Chief Block A. Hope you're not talking about me. I'm from Florida, Ralph. Hey, Chief. How are you, my guy? Oh yeah, Cali. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can't see my levels, G Clock. Hey, what are you talking about?
Well, he says you can't see your levels, but
Okay, well maybe I can't see him. But yeah, that's where we'll be at, right about there. You honestly could trade. Of course, I'm not. You could trade this range. Certainly not going to. See how we play out here. Why would you take the close below here? Way down below? All right, Ralph. Have a good one. See you later, man. Hope to see you back tomorrow. To take a sell below G-Flock, you could potentially sell below here. More risky with it. 15 ticks for the recovery of that wick. Of course, the wick on the current candle that closes below could be, you know, better or worse. 43 down to the bottom of the range there. Of course, you've got this wick all the way down to 63. Looking at the chart right now, do a number like this. Again, this keeps you in a super tight range, but it is something you could potentially trade, right? And then you can take this, go back to gray with it, and take this as your buys above, if you prefer. So your range looks something similar to that instead. Makes sense?
he's talking about the entryway below. That's what I presume.
Yep. So, just something you can do. Like I said, not necessarily what I'm looking for, to be honest with you, but it's probably what we'll be looking at after this session. I mean, I really don't want anything right here. So, I'm really not in love with any of it. Only chop, absolutely. That's what I see. It's fine you talking on YouTube. That's not a bad idea because that gets stuff going on there. Will say there's not a lot going on YouTube.
Yep.
Conversation has died down. If anybody has any questions, YouTube, Kick, Twitch. Anybody, any questions? Anything, let me know. I am probably gonna shut you down if nobody's... I want to just stay streaming if nobody's active or doing anything. No, it's public now, G-Flock, eh? I don't care if you message there, but no, it's public now. I keep them all public so that people can go back and watch them after the fact. That's something that they weren't able to do before January 1st. Yeah. And you can make it invite only just by the link, G-Flock A, but you know, that kind of defeats the purpose of keeping it live for the new year. Yes, Futures Trader. Thank you for showing up, man. I appreciate you joining. Anybody else have any questions, comments, anything else? If not, I'll probably shut YouTube, Kick, and Twitch down. I will still be live trading in the Discord. Anybody that wants to come over to the Discord, do that as well. Everybody have a great afternoon, and like I said, I may be back. We may be back for London. I'm not gonna. Normally, I don't do London. However, I really want to see how this move plays out on gold. So I've been anticipating this move for, I think it's been 3 days, 2-3 days now. So really don't want to miss it. So I'm gonna try to do my best to be here when she happens. Anyway, have a great afternoon, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and I will see you guys, if not during London, tomorrow morning for New York. Have a good day, guys.
I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. They call me a god. 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 I don't know how to stop. I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. You wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent. Cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me. Put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly. Never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. I got a hand real steady. Look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy. I'll put you in a grave 6 feet like Kenny. love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's my